A judge has delayed the decision on whether to overturn President-elect Donald Trump's hush money conviction as prosecutors weigh their next steps in light of last week's election results. Meanwhile, Trump's legal team is pushing for the case to be dismissed altogether, arguing that he should be free to focus on running the country. Sentencing had been scheduled for 26th of this month, but Manhattan prosecutors are now rethinking their approach. It appears they may be open to the idea that the legal proceedings could no longer follow the original course, creating uncertainty around what actually happens next. Sally Patterson has more from New York for us.
Donald Trump is the first convicted criminal ever to be elected to the White House. He may have won the US election last week, but that doesn't mean his legal cases just disappear, at least not straight away. Here in New York, the former president was found guilty on 34 felony counts back in May. A jury found him guilty of covering up payments made to porn star Stormy Daniels to influence the 2016 presidential election. As things stand, he's due to be sentenced in that hush money trial at the end of this month. But now the judge overseeing that case, Judge Juan Merchan, says he'll take another week to decide how to proceed. That could mean throwing the case out altogether or moving forward with sentencing on the 26th of November. Trump's team says the case should be dismissed following a Supreme Court ruling on presidential immunity. That's also the argument his lawyers are using to fight a federal case he's facing, looking at election interference. Trump is charged with mounting a campaign to subvert President Joe Biden's win in 2020. But now the Justice Department is working out how to wind down that case before Trump takes office. His other federal case, where the former president was accused of taking classified documents, had been tossed out already before last week's election. The Justice Department was planning on appealing that decision, but that now seems unlikely. The final criminal case facing Donald Trump is in the state of Georgia, which also looks at election interference. It's faced several delays, and its future is uncertain. Sally Patterson, NDTV, New York.